We sure are. So I'm a little scared about tonight. I can't lie.
Oh, you don't got to be scared. It's going to be so much fun. You're going to love it. I will let everyone know if you didn't read our promotions, we said when you come on, because we want you guys to join us, of course, you should be wearing something comfortable like leggings or stretchy pants, a comfortable shirt. If hubby's there and he's sitting there while you're watching the show, put on a booby shirt.
Ooh. So I have this love-hate thing with you when you do this to me. When you say to me at the very last minute, oh, by the way, get comfortable, wear this. I'm not telling you why.
Well, it must have something to do with love, sex, or romance. And
I figured as much. That's why I'm a little worried.
all right.
Those three have nothing to do with each other.
So our producer said the three have nothing to do with each other. Actually, what I'm surprising you with, it has to do with all of the above.
Love.
So we're going to love each other. We're going to wind up having sex, and it could be very romantic. Like our gondola ride.
Damn you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm ready. I mean, I'm dressed for the part anyway. And she said I needed room. So as you can see, I'm not in the office/studio. I'm in my living room. You get to see my living room tonight.
So Mike D said he's naked.
That's good to know.
Mike, you're doing it with us. So a huge congratulations to Mike D. He was the winning bid for the auction for Stephen Baker's 85 jersey. Mike's final bid was $200, which is going to St. Jude. So thank you so much, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah. Mike.
It's hump day.
It's hump day. So we will connect with you, Mike, on that. And then I know there's people waiting to find out who the winners were from last week, because we had the awesome mini helmet that is going to be signed.
He said he was getting it signed. He was not only signing it, but Otis Anderson was going to be signing it too.
That's right. So that was Super Bowl MVP was Otis.
Yeah.
And Stephen Baker, also Super Bowl champion. So that's so cool. Then we had the autographed photo that had 20 of the Giants signatures from the last 2 Super Bowls. So that's pretty exciting. And we also had football socks. Like, who doesn't need socks, right?
I've got them right here.
Yep.
And whoever wins them, I'm going to mail them out. Probably not till Friday, because I'm kind of busy tomorrow.
Right. And tonight, wait till you see our giveaway. We have so many awesome giveaways.
I can't believe this.
As always, to be entered into the giveaways, all you need to do, let's get it over with now. The first thing,
share
right down here now and share if you're on Facebook. Oh.
You're right down there. You win a prize.
That's how you win a prize.
You know what? Talking sex, it's just this is gonna be downhill for an hour. I can just feel it.
You know what though? You always say to me, why you always gotta go there, Rachel? Well, this is all open tonight.
That's right.
I love it. But so share to be entered, and also comment. So the more you're talking to us and to each other, the more you get entered. If you're watching on YouTube, I think there's a share button, but make sure to subscribe.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
I'm not sure. You'll see on the bottom, here we go. It has our fan list.
Is that like the bouncing ball So it's like,
It's going so slow. I'm like,
I know.
yeah. So that is,
I'm out of range.
that's our fan list URL. You could, I don't think you could copy it and paste it, but you can go there and
It's easy.
sign up for our newsletter.
bit.ly/TZG fans. I mean, how easy is that? You don't need to copy that.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to do a disclosure because our producer just said my mom is here. So, Mom, it's a sex show, so you may want to plug your ears sometimes, but or I don't know, maybe.
Or it's a not sex show if you're not having it. If you're not getting it.
Yeah, some people aren't getting any, and that's okay too.
Yep.
All right, so let's get right into it. Let's talk about fun ways. I'm going to start with this first. I'm going back. I'm starting with something different.
Oh, of course you are.
Yes.
Because I have a paper that says stuff on it here.
So
I'm just going to throw it because I already know that I printed up, wait a minute, 5 pages that she sent me.
I had
that
a
we're
lot
not
to
going to talk
say.
about tonight.
I have a lot to say about
I'm sure you do.
okay, I need my glasses for this. And you actually know this. So the first thing that I think everybody should do is make a Let's Get It On playlist, right? Everybody loves music. Music, it gets you in the mood whether you're cleaning or when you're sad. You know, you put on Ice Castles and start crying.
What? Marvin Gaye, baby.
No, I'm talking about when you want to cry.
Why do you want to cry?
Well, sometimes you just need to cry. Not for Valentine's Day, but there are times.
That's so breakup. You're talking breakup music.
Right, but I'm saying music, there's some kind of music for every feeling.
Absolutely.
So let's get it on music playlist. So Z, you tell me something that's on your list because you already said Marvin Gaye.
So I think going back to music from a better time, you know, a time when we were dating or high school or prom. I know that sounds really cheesy, but think about after prom. I mean, our prom song was Cherish by the Association. Do you remember that? See, I'm old. Who remembers Cherish?
I do.
Producer does.
You.
So many of the audience says Barry White. Yeah, basically any
Barry
White song.
Yeah.
Luther Vandross, like.
Yeah, doesn't know, but Marvin Gaye, Otis Redding, anyone with a soulful voice.
Pendergrass. Okay, I have one. Your Body is a Wonderland by John Mayer.
Oh.
That's kind of sexy.
That's very sexy.
One of my favorites is Reasons by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh.
Oh, she says, oh.
Wait a minute. I have a lot of Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I can't sing. I
want you to sing that because I need to hear it.
I can't. Always and Forever.
Okay. Yep. That one I remember. Anything by Donna Summers.
But Love to Love You, Baby.
Ooh, love to love you, baby. Yeah, okay, I can't sing.
That one she doesn't really sing. She's just like,
Exactly.
I'll Make Love to You, Boys to Men. Oh wait, here it is. Can you hear it?
Play music that we don't own on the air. We'll get
things.
Okay, take it off, girl.
No,
because they'll knock this off of Facebook.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have it on.
We can't have it.
Okay, but you know the song now, right?
I sort of.
Okay. We talked about Marvin Gaye. So for the older people.
Excuse me? Pardon me? Pardon me?
You've got that love and feeling.
She did.
Mozart. Anything by Mozart.
Shut up. Yeah, that's a good one. I love that. I used to like that song. And yeah, that was my time.
I Want You by Keith Sweat. Let me see what.
Okay, Keith Sweat. I think I have like a story about him, but I'm not going to tell it now.
Elizabeth said she likes sexy country songs. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know a lot of sexy country songs. Well,
Mary and the Singers of Pink Floyd.
Oh, Mary.
Mary likes Pink Floyd. Oh, Eileen, I have a story about the Who. So she's saying the Who, but I have a story about the Who. I'm not. You know my Who story.
So wait a minute. Pink Floyd and the Who are on your Let's Get It On list.
Not on mine. I'm reading these.
Oh, that's
Allison said sexual healing.
Yes.
That's it.
Definitely. Thinking About You, Frank Ocean.
Might go under the hook. So he's still single.
Freddie Jackson, You Are My Lady.
Okay, that one works.
And then we talked about all the guys that. So if you just
Mike said Run to the Hills.
That's right, he's still single.
Hence, Mike is single.
And you know why? No.
But we love him. He's so awesome.
We do love him. He's so much fun.
I want to know what you saw.
Okay.
Oh, so, yeah, Mary Prince. Yep, Prince will do it.
Yeah. So the producer said he wants to know, whoever said the Who, he wants to know what Who song. So you guys have like a ton of good songs too. All right. So before we go on, I want to do our thing. I want to bring our guests on. I want to do our thing. And then she is going to stay on with us and chit chat about love and sex. But I want to give you, I'm going to.
For those who don't know this, Rachel did not tell me who the guest is or what we're going to be doing.
No.
It always scares me.
But I'm going to tell you a couple.
It's something that's going to freak me out.
I'm going to tell you a couple fun facts because this all goes with tonight. So, orgasms.
Woo-hoo!
Sorry.
They shut down a part of your brain.
What?
Yeah. So orgasms, when you have an orgasm, a part of your brain is actually shut down. I can see that. Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Here's another one. The average orgasm is 20 seconds long. During those 20 seconds, the muscles in your uterus, vagina, anus, and pelvis contract about every 0.08 seconds.
Okay.
Because the strength of your orgasm is tied to the strength of your pelvic floor, you can increase the intensity of your orgasms by exercising those muscles. And that's the Kegels we're always telling you to do. Obviously, this is for women. Guys, I don't know if you could intensify. I didn't do that research, but I think actually you can.
I have a fun fact.
Go ahead.
Actually, I have a not so fun fact. Do you know where Valentine's Day came from?
Go ahead.
So back in the olden days, on about mid-February, there was a festival called Lupercalia. And men used to sacrifice a goat, and they reportedly whipped women with the hides of the dead animals in hopes to increase their fertility. That's where this lovely holiday comes from. I just wanted you to know it's from women being whipped with a goat hide. So all of you girls and women who have these high expectations that aren't fulfilled, just think about what it was like to live back then.
Let me tell you something. Women had it so bad. Your son is making your daughter-in-law leave.
No, absolutely not. Why is Ben making her leave? He doesn't want to hear me
I
say
guess
stuff.
because we started talking about orgasms. That's okay. Look,
You did, I didn't.
yeah, it's true. I did,
I'm
and
uncomfortable with Ben right now.
yeah, as we're all talking about Ben and his mother's orgasm.
Jeez.
All right, let's.
I knew this show was going to go down. It was just going to go downhill.
All right,
Right from the start.
we're going to introduce our guest. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you who she is. Her name is Laura. She is attorney. She was an attorney, left that, turned burlesque dancer. So, without further ado, I know the saying. I am bringing her in. 2, 1, Laura.
Hello. So nice to be here with you.
This is awesome, and I'm freaked out, but this is good.
So, as I said, Laura was an attorney, left that. She is a burlesque dance teacher, and she also teaches other things. She's going to tell us about that. She's an author. Laura and I met, and I was like, oh my God. We talked last night at 11 o'clock for the first time. I'm like, you got to come on tomorrow. So, Laura, tell us a little bit about how you went from attorney to burlesque dancer.
Well, it wasn't overnight, but as a corporate attorney, I really felt like I had to turn myself into a man. I had to be very serious, very formal, and I was always getting called out for being pretty. Actually, my very first case, the judge, I won my very first case, and the judge did not congratulate me, but he said, I need you in my chambers. And I was like, oh, what did I do wrong? And he said, if I were you, if you want to be taken seriously, wear pants and not a skirt because you have really nice legs.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was like the fury that I felt. Women can be smart. They can be sexy. They can be spiritual. They can be moms. They can be wives. They can care about corporate causes. They can be everything. And why are we always judged for the way we look?
True.
Yeah.
That is true. Wow. I can't believe a judge said that.
Oh, yeah, I can't either. And the thing is, women have experiences in corporations, in schools, wherever. Women always have such a similar experience. And it infuriated me. And I thought, you know what? I went to law school because I wanted to create justice in the world. And I didn't feel like I was creating justice in the world by being an attorney. So I left and I went back to school and I started experimenting and I became a hypnotherapist, a personal trainer. I read all of these books about psychology and I started coaching women. And I was curious. Without fail, every woman says, I'm not seen for who I am. Nobody appreciates me. I do all of this stuff all day long and nobody ever sees me. And it was like, amen to that. So that has been my mission ever since. And I wrote a book about it and I coach women one-on-one. And as I'm doing all of this, I happened upon a burlesque class. And I had never taken burlesque before. I didn't even really know what it was, but I had been dancing my whole life. And I found out burlesque makes fun of the status quo. It takes things that are taboo and it makes fun of them. And it's also really about getting real. Like clothing is removed. You're never naked, but clothing is removed. But the point of that clothing being removed is to show how we really look. We are not size 2, with a certain figure. We age, we gain weight, we lose weight, we get saggy. We are real. We have wrinkles. And burlesque is all about showing us in our authentic, beautiful glory and letting us be free to express ourselves for who we are, not who we think we should be.
That's awesome. And it's so sad that you come across so many women like that. For myself, I feel that I'm very blessed because the men in my life, there's a lot of girls. I have daughters, but they've always been, you know, you could do whatever you want. They've been very supportive. And although I know, because in the workplace, things have happened, I've come home and said, like, can you believe this? Blah, 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 blah. But it's so sad. And, you know, I'm thankful that I have positive male role models in my life, but
That's me.
the producer, that's him.
Right.
It's sad to think that in 2021, this is still going on.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, obviously I'm older, and back when I was starting out, it was commonplace, and it wasn't even thought of. I mean, as women, we didn't even think about it.
No.
So, because I remember my dad saying, I wanted to go into he was in the automobile business. I wanted to go into the wholesale automobile business. And he said, you'll never be taken seriously. Women are not auto buyers. They're not. And I was like, okay, well, dream one crushed, but that's okay. It wasn't a huge dream. But that was a long time ago. We're talking 1970s probably.
Right.
And here we are in 2021, and it's still happening. And that's not.
So women are actually moving up in the automobile business, including you, because you're always talking about cars and everything else. All right, so I want to get to the burlesque and get this lady up. So what are we doing?
We are going to learn a mini burlesque routine. And I love that we're talking about songs, because the song the burlesque routine to is Wicked Game by Chris Isaak.
Oh, I haven't said that.
Yeah, sexy song. So I don't know how we're going to do it, since we can't totally play the music, but maybe we can do a couple of little bits of it.
Okay.
But I'll teach you the moves. Yeah. Okay. And what I want to say about sexy dance burlesque, do you know what makes you sexy? What makes you sexy is being in touch with your body, with being in touch with your five senses. It has nothing to do with your age, your size, what you're wearing, you know? It really doesn't. Like, I've got my makeup and everything on tonight, but sometimes the sexiest is when you're fresh out of the shower and you're just dripping and you're just feeling the love. It has nothing to do. Yeah. I got stretch marks. They're sexy. I'm fine.
That's good.
Yeah. So are we ready to dance?
All right, let's do it.
I'm going to spin my camera around.
Everyone,
I'm moving the chair.
Everyone at home, you're going to need about 3 feet around you. You're already in the clothes you're going to wear, and we're going to do this. I got to fix my screen.
Yep. Okay, let me bump this up a tiny bit.
You need my glasses.
Yeah, totally. You
I can't see that far. Let's just get real.
Okay, I'm going to make sure everything is in the camera. Perfect. Maybe not. All right, the very first thing that we're going to do in sexy dance is breathe. Because what breathing does is it connects us to ourselves, but it's also really dang sexy to watch somebody breathe. So the first 8 counts, all you're going to do is just breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next 8 count, all you're going to do is move to your spot. And the way you're going to do that is step, toe drag. So whenever you're walking and you want to be sexy, step, toe drag. Step, toe drag. All you do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when you're walking in dance, rub your thighs on each other a little bit. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can see I just lost my balance. You will lose your balance. It's okay. Just step and do whatever is comfortable with your arms. But
this is how I naturally walk.
Yeah, right.
Don't we all?
Actually,
I
I
can go back even farther.
Okay, so the next move, you've got a reach out. So push down and push that toe out to the side. Turn your leg in and keep your knee straight. So it's push out, 2, then dig that toe. 3, 4. Again, ankle in, circle the hips. It doesn't matter which way you go. 5, 6. Then you're going to push out on the other side. Push out, drag in. Now this is a little hard to do. Circle the ribs.
Ooh.
Yeah. So let's take that from the very beginning. Step back and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push 1, 2, 3, 4. Hips 5, 6, 7, 8. Push out. 2, 3, 4. Ribs 5, 6, 7, 8. Got it? Yes!
can you hear the cracking happening?
Oh,
All joints.
we're going to learn 2 more 8 counts, then we'll do that little chunk with music because I think that'll be long enough, okay? Okay, so you've just come in and you've just circled. Now, all you're going to do is shift knee over, pushing up on the ball of that foot. And as you're squishing and moving those hips side to side, just move however is natural. And I want you to bring those arms all the way up and then stop. Sexy is feeling yourself. And it's noticing it with your face and letting the person watching you know, ooh, that feels good. So you're going to bring the arms up. You're going to touch that arm. And then the chest is a very vulnerable spot to touch. So touch across there. So from the beginning of that move, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it up. Touch it down. Good. Then put your hands in your hair.
He's laughing at me.
No.
Get all the way down.
Tell him to get on here and try it.
Mary never seen this husband looked at it and said, "What the hell are you doing?"
Oh, Mary's husband just looked at Mary and said, "What the hell are you doing?"
He needs to get with the program, baby.
No, Mary. Yes.
So, exactly. So bringing those fingers down, you can twinkle them right here because you're getting by the goods, right? Then, woo, go down the side and all the way down. Yes! Do you want to try that mix with music?
Yes.
Sure.
I'll shut the music off really fast as soon as it's
Okay.
done. Okay.
I won't remember it, but that's okay.
You don't need to remember it.
Losing memory is bad.
Exactly.
Shake
Okay.
it.
So breathe, walk, push slide hips, push slide ribs, push it up, and pull it down.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll take me a second to back up. Breathe for the
Okay.
first 8 counts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk. Push. Hips. Push the other side. Ribs. Now pull it up. And feel it down. Feel your hair. Chest. And down to your legs. Ah!
We did it.
You did good? Want to go on? Do you want to learn some more?
Yes.
Okay. So
Let's do it.
you've just come down to your legs. Simple little rock step. Push, push, step. So it's a step, ball, change. Just a push, rock,
Okay.
step. push, ball, change. But the key is squeezing those thighs to make it look sexy, because otherwise it's like, you don't want to do that. Okay? So rock it out. Now, the words are something about you. So after you do rock step one way, what you're going to do is point. You've got your opposite foot out there. You're going to do a slow hip circle. And then you're going to do the little come on.
Whoa.
Doesn't matter which side. Don't do whatever side is comfortable. And then this is the best part. Okay. So you've just come down. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point to hips. Come on. Now you're going to turn around to the back because you got some goods back here too. So you've got one foot in front. You're going to kind of come up on those toes you've just bit, and you're going to turn around, and then you're going to take those hands, spread those fingers wide, touch below your hips, and come all the way to your tush.
Ow.
Got it?
She just hurt herself.
Oh, don't do
You know
that.
what? To be fair, I was twisted looking at what you were
Look
doing.
at this. Oh,
See, exactly. And that's hard. So watch me first. Okay. So it's going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now watch me on this part. So you're turning in front. You've just got 5, 6, 7, 8. You take that foot that's up, you stick it out. 1, 2, hand to the hair. 3, 4. Turn around, circle that shoulder. 5, 6, 7, 8. Saucy, huh? Should we go from the beginning?
we can try it.
Okay.
Let's go from the beginning and then we'll do it with music. All right. Get settled.
Oof.
5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push. 2, 3, 4. Hips. 5, 6, 7, 8. Push. 2, 3, 4. Ribs. 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel your arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel across your chest. Hands to the hair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the thighs. 2, 3, 4. Getting ready for the rock step. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point to hips. Come on. Bite. Raise up. Turn down. Hands up. 6, 7, 8. Foot out. Hands to the hair. Turn. Shoulder. Shoulder.
I'm off camera.
I know that's hard. Where are you at? How you doing?
Good. That was fun.
Music?
Good, doing good.
Should we try it with music?
You think
Sure.
we got, is it okay doing it with music that long? Or you think it's
That's what I wasn't sure about.
okay. What do you think, Zay?
Facebook, you know how Facebook is.
I know. It's like, how long is too long? That's maybe 20 seconds?
I'm trying, I don't know. I don't know what they consider.
I don't either.
Well, maybe let's do, how about we do something with the chair?
Perfect. Okay.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. After you've done this and you've circled
That's it.
around, and then you come, then you're going to love this. Sit down and turn to the side. Now, there are levels here. If you're totally flexible and comfortable and your chair is sturdy, you can reach to the floor and tuck your knees in.
Woo.
Or you can just put your hand on one hand on the seat,
Okay.
one hand on the chair.
Well, my chair's quite high.
Yeah, and tuck it in.
Okay.
Because there's this sexy pedal. One. So
Whoa,
this is a song, and I'm not going to sing because it'll terrify you, but it's I wanna fall in love. That part is this. So you pedal. Now this takes abs. Take both legs up, squeeze them together. Take one foot cross and squeeze it up. Take the other foot cross and squeeze it up. Then pedal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
8. Both feet together. Make a full circle, keeping those knees together. Woohoo! Come up. Front leg. Cross. Ooh. Little prim and proper here. Crossing it.
Oh.
Now, it's that front leg that's crossed. You're going to open, but you're covering with your arms. Get up on those toes. That's not sexy. That is. Then you can chest circle. Now you're going to take that other leg, bring it all prim and proper to the other side. And this is such a fun conceal reveal. Open it out, chest circle, cross it over. Overdone faces. Open it up, chest circle, cross it up. Ooh, I wouldn't do that. And then on this side, you can keep it back down. Hand on the chair, one hand over the back. Up. 1 foot at a time, swing it across and up.
Is anybody else like feeling it in their tummy?
Yeah.
Feel your abs. Cross. Now both feet together. Full circle all the way around. Full circle all the way around. And with the pedal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's hard work, isn't it?
What a workout.
It's a hard workout.
It's a really hard workout. Of course, I'm very out of shape.
Yeah.
And I just got that second vaccine yesterday, so I'm like double out of shape.
No, people are always surprised at what a tough workout it is.
Wow.
Yeah. And
I
even
can
just
feel it all in
I'm
here.
coming in close so I can see you guys.
yeah. And even just when you're standing up, squeezing those thighs, because what makes a sexy form is having shape. So when you're pushing your knees and your ankles to one side, this looks, let me get over. There we go.
That's awesome.
Prettier. That's pretty than this.
It
It takes strength.
takes a ton of strength.
Oh,
I hope you guys are all doing it. Are you guys all doing it?
Yeah,
you
I
all
was here.
The abs are going to be tired tomorrow.
yeah. Oh, your abs get so sore. And then there's like this stripper push-up thing you do. Oh my gosh. It's the hardest arm workout I've ever done.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think Elise is doing it. Okay.
Mary said her husband walked in when she was doing it and said, "What the heck are you doing?"
I like that.
Oh my
And
god.
Mary's in my age group, so
Like I could totally feel. I feel like I just worked out for an hour. Like I feel it
Yeah.
in my arms. I feel it, the core. Holy cow.
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Um,
No, the arms too. Even this is a great chair one. If you're already up, you can do it. But just holding onto the back of the chair and doing like, there we go. Like just doing the walking across with the feet. But then you can go down and up.
Oh.
And oh my gosh, it's a really hard workout.
Fun workout.
It's
and
really fun.
so it is. It's very sexy and I love the movements. I'm totally gonna practice that a little bit.
What a fun way to work out too. It's
Let me
not
fix my-
boring like going to a gym or
No,
Yeah,
I
like
started. Yeah, I started dancing when I was 44, and same thing. It was like, oh, it's just a silly little dance class, and then I started getting in better shape. I'm in better shape now that I'm 52 than I ever was, in my 30s, like going to the gym and doing stuff.
That's
And
thing.
I feel better. And you know what? It's like you just want to move. You're happy. You're just not like,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull this down.
So, also, Laura has a book called Flaunt. Do you have the book there with you?
I do.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Let me get I'm going to get the link and put it up quickly. So Laura is going to be giving away a copy of the book. If I could just go find it.
It's a fun book too.
Where are you? Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about the book while I look for the link?
I would love to. It's called Flaunt, Drop Your Cover and Reveal Your Smart, Sexy, Spiritual Self. And Flaunt is an acronym, and it stands for Find Your Fetish, because we are all so used to being good girls and doing everything for everybody else. But when you find your fetish, it means you do what's fun for you. And for me, it was sexy dancing. L stands for laugh out loud. If we're not laughing, why even bother? AU is the golden center of Flaunt, and that stands for accept unconditionally. So much stuff happens in life, and we can either fight it and make ourselves nuts, or we can just accept it unconditionally and then go to that next step and navigate the negative. I've had a lot of hard stuff in my life, and you know what? We all have. And it's about navigating. It's not about being a victim or even being a survivor. It's about navigating it and figuring it out every freaking moment that you can. And then the last T in Flaunt stands for trust in your truth. Because again, we're all so afraid of judgment. We're all such, seeking permission. We're seeking acceptance. We're seeking all this stuff. Validate yourself. You got to live life on your own terms. If you trust your gut and it's wrong, fine. But at least you've trusted your gut. And chances are it's not going to be wrong, because when you're connected to your heart and to your head, and when you are living life in the way that you want to live it, it's going to work out. It's just going to work out. So the book takes you through the 5 steps of Flaunt. It gives some of the stories, like my first time stripping on stage. My judge story is in there. There are some links to meditations. It's a super fun book. So I'd love to even talk about it after you read it.
Yeah, that would be great. It sounds like a great book. And
Sounds like it's good for any woman.
Yeah.
And I put the link up, and it's also going across the screen now. So we are going to be giving away a Flaunt book. So going on to the subject of being true to yourself and just being a woman, it's okay to make our men happy. So some of the ways we could do that, we're going to talk about in the bedroom, about spicing it up. No boring stuff, right? It gets boring. You're same old. So some things we could do and I'm going to be stopping because we have fun facts and we have prizes. Okay. So some of the things that you could do is bring toys and games into the bedroom or the living room. Start in the living room.
That's great foreplay too.
And the producer said not Monopoly, but Zippy actually is giving away. It's called What If or What The.
This is What The. Go ahead.
So obviously I'm old, because when I got this, I didn't understand at first what it all was. So it's basically dirty texting. So
yeah, it's just what it is.
Show the
using emojis.
Box.
You put emojis together and you make dirty text.
Right. Mm-hmm. So the front of the box is the eggplant. I can't see it now. Turn it around.
I'm sorry.
So eggplant with the arrow and the taco. So it's male in female, if you haven't figured it out. So that's what that means. But that's a fun game.
Okay, so I have a question about the back one. Are we eating, Grandma? I just want to know. I just want to know.
Stop.
Are we eating? Just need to know this.
I think I just threw up a little bit in my mouth.
So the filthiest mind, it says, wins the game.
Yes, that would be Zippy. Okay, so speaking of filthy, another thing that your man is gonna love, and you'll probably like it too, but talk dirty. Like, that's the best place to do it.
Not the best place. You can do it on the phone too.
Or you could sext, right? In texting, you could get your day going like that. If you guys are out of the house working, start it there. That's the other thing. It's like foreplay is not just, okay, it's time, let's go. It's all day long. It's touching, it's flashing. It's, how about if somebody is at your house and you're trying to get behind them and flash your husband without them seeing? Because who's
Is that what you do while your in-laws are there? I just want to know, your in-laws are staying with you.
I flash him all the time.
I know you do. I do too, but he laughs. But that's all right. That's our language, actually. And that's another thing. Everyone has a different love language, and because we're all so different.
Exactly. Yes. And I'll tell you a funny story. I got caught one time because so we have a really big TV, right? A really big TV on one side of the living room. And then, so the TV say here, right? It's here. The couch was here. And my husband was here facing me this way. I was back here. And my son-in-law was facing the TV. So I was behind. And I flashed my husband. The TV was off. And without missing a beat, what did he say?
He said, you know, I can see your reflection.
He goes, my son-in-law, you know, I can see your reflection in the TV.
It's a good thing he knows you well.
He does know me very well. Thank God.
I mean, really
it wasn't a naked flash, so he didn't see, like, you know, it was a glim reflection in the TV. But yeah, so, you know, foreplay all day long, little touches, little stares, maybe a text. It goes all day. The other thing a lot of people get caught up with is, okay, we're going to have a nice romantic dinner. We're going to have that. Then we're going to move on to the bedroom. How about start there and end afterwards with your dinner? Like, that's always, you know, it changes it up. Meet them at the door with bubble wrap and maybe something to make it pop. Balloons, though, that's a lot of work.
Oh, wait a minute. Rach, bring it back. Popping bubble wrap that's wrapped around you has got to be, so that's going to be sexy, fun, funny. It's everything all together. Tell me she's done it, Rich.
Of course I have. When we got our big TV, it came in like this, all this bubble wrap. I was like, what am I going to do with this?
Of course you did.
You know, truthfully, I was being silly, but it turns into, you know, silliness.
That's even better. That's even better because that's genuine. It's not forced. That's not that pressure, like the whole romantic dinner thing. And again, you know, if I ever did that for my husband, he'd go, "What's that? What's that?"
But you know your husband or your partner, and I think the element of surprise spices things up. And I'm not going to knock the typical stereotype romance, because we all love those candles that are scented, you know, with that aroma that puts you in the mood, with music, with, you know, flowers and dim lights. That's all wonderful too.
Absolutely.
Massaging with different oils, because the oils get your senses. Go ahead. What?
And there is certain massage oil. So, and I don't even know if they make it anymore, but do you remember Kama Sutra oil? Who remembers Kama Sutra oil?
I do. Yeah.
Because you could lick it, you could eat it. It was edible and it was spicy, and that was just, and the spice actually enhanced the sexual experience
I
too.
didn't know that.
Oh yes, it was great. I
That
don't even know if we buy it anymore. They used to sell it at like the India import stores.
Mhm.
that's actually one of the facts that I read about with lubes and oils. It enhances your orgasms, which
Yep.
I didn't know.
Yeah, obviously, if there's less friction for women,
Let me
makes
see.
sense.
There's I have a percentage somewhere. I have. You know what? I have too many.
I have percentages here because I'm going to be Debbie Downer tonight, because first I found the whipping women, and then I found that 15 to 20% of married people don't have sex, but they're not, but the over 70 crowd has more sex.
You know why? They're more comfortable and more free with themselves, I think.
Maybe it's the younger people, and yeah, there may be a stress factor and too much going on in their lives and too much on their mind factor. So it's the older couples who are having more sex and the younger couples who are having less sex, which I found really interesting.
Here's a fun fact for you. Orgasms.
Oh, we're going back again.
See what she's focused on.
Because I'm
No pressure.
Look, he says no pressure. I'm an orgasm advocate, because
Yeah,
I think
aren't we all?
if you find a way to have one, you need to have one, because they're good for you and healthy, everything. They're just good for everything. And here's another fun fact for you. Orgasms can replace your painkillers. When you orgasm, your body releases oxytocin. That doesn't sound good.
Yep. No, oxytocin. Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
Oxytocin.
the feel-good chemical that floods your body with feelings of relaxation, peace, and happiness. So, ladies, you have a headache, try, instead of aspirin,
Naturally.
try sex. It's going to help your
Take
headache.
2 of these and call me.
Yeah. take 2 of these and call in the morning.
So rich.
No,
Rich.
I said that. He said about taking 2, but I brought it. So the other thing with the burlesque dancing, I'm going to use that for an example, because you have lingerie, right? We always say the lingerie is for the guys. When I put on lingerie and heels, I feel so damn good because I feel sexy. He's looking at me like, whoa, I'm feeling empowered. I'm feeling confident. So now you could do your little dance. It doesn't have to be perfect. You could fall over. I was dancing just now and he was like, whoa, well, until I throw out my back. But, you know, have a very simple, a set of pearls, right? A pearl necklace, not that kind, ladies, but a real pearl necklace. And instead of taking it all off, leave the pearl necklace on and your heels. Keep them on. Get that heel on his back. He's going to like totally be blown away if you do that. Not everybody can.
I still have the scars.
Please don't listen to him.
It's rich.
If you're going out, I know, with COVID, a lot of us aren't going out or whatever, but what about meeting up somewhere, kind of role playing as strangers, meeting in the night? Like, think when you first started dating, you would try to find those little times where you could just sneak off and go for a walk in the park and make out, at every 10 steps and stuff. And that's gonna, go ahead, Zay.
So I have a question for you. How did Rich first approach you? Or how did you first meet? Or what did he do catch your eye?
So he was at his friend's garage. I was bringing the car to get checked, and when I walked in, I was a mess. I mean, literally, my hair was disgusting. I had a hat on and everything, and there was a whole bunch of guys there because they were all hanging out there. So believe it or not, you're gonna find this hard to believe, but I was shy, and I walked right into the office, so I didn't have to face all those guys. And then when I got home, my friend called me and he said, "Hey, my friend Rich is interested." And he had come into the office and we were talking a little bit. And I was like, "Yeah, come over, bring him over." And then we hung out that night. And then, I don't know, it was like every day. And,
Awesome.
I loved ice cream even back then. So he'd come and take me out for ice cream. And, I did silly things. I'd go to his job and put balloons on his car and, all the friends would make fun of him. All that corny stuff. I did it all.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that story. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Ask her who made the first move.
You did. Rachel did, right? Of course you did.
I did.
Women usually do.
I never ever did because I was very shy. And
It's hard to believe, but okay.
I was very shy with people I didn't know. And once I knew you, I wasn't shy anymore. But yeah, I definitely, I was very bold. I was like, yep, gonna do that.
That's awesome.
So another thing, like I said, with walking through the park, making out, role play, CBD. Okay, Z, you are a big CBD person.
I'm a huge CBD fan for all sorts of things.
And for sex.
Relaxation, for pain, for, just, it's good for your skin. It's good for so many things.
So CBDs, the oils or gummies, it relaxes you.
And they make CBD massage oils too, which is.
Yeah.
I got a fun tip.
Yeah.
Don't forget the power of tease and of saying no. Because after you've been in a relationship, or a marriage for a long time, it's just kind of expected. And I think sometimes there's nothing better than saying no all day long, teasing it, and then being like, you're not going to kiss me. You're not going to see that. Because it really builds the tension. And then they don't know when you're going to say yes.
It's the mystery. You always have to keep this a little mystery in your life, always.
Yeah, I agree.
I want to show, speaking of, it's funny, you said tease as in, no, but I want to show something we're giving away, and this is amazing. Z, maybe you could read it because I can't, but it is, let's see if we could, I got it. So we got the Romance Box by My Jane.
Oh, that's really nice.
So the Romance Box, how appropriate, by My Jane, it will spark your night of passion. It's created by women and designed with couples in mind, and it's filled with high-quality, lab-tested, hemp-derived products that will enhance your senses. It's elegantly packaged. It's handmade 14-karat gold-plated necklace guaranteed to make you smile. So, oh my gosh, I cannot even say this word, but I'm going to try.
You want me to?
Yep, go ahead. The Daily Drops.
Okay. It includes Equilibria Full Spectrum Daily Drops. So those are the CBD drops that you want to use under your tongue because they will get into your system just like a B12 or something else like that has to get in under your tongue. Make sure you're using the CBD drops that way. They're just more effective. So it includes that. They say ensure kissable lips. They are including My Jane CBD lip balm, a My Jane Gold Votive and Vanilla candle. Excuse me, I love the smell of vanilla because it's not overpowering. Sometimes scents that are overpowering kind of kill the mood. You want a nice soft scent that appeals to both of the couple, he, her, she, he, whatever, whoever it is. They both have to like the scent because if it's overpowering to one, it can actually kill the mood. So vanilla tends to be one of those subtle scents that it's really nice. There's, oh, I love this. They say slip into a sensual bath. You got to do it, the both of you together, using the Kush Queen CBD Love Bath Bomb. So, you toss that bath bomb in and it kind of just goes into that tub. They're also included in the kit is a spa experience at home with the My Jane CBD Skincare Travel Kit. And like we were talking about, this Coco Cana Skincare Candle Massage Oil for after the bath. So, and you don't have to use it after the bath. You can use it anytime you want. And there's also a Sumi Beauty and Lola Labs Sensual Intimacy Oil. And again, what we were talking about earlier, and that's how lubes are, make things so much better. They just do.
This
make things better. Chocolate makes things better. Rachel's pasta makes things better.
You know what? I didn't write the price, but the box, the value of it is way more than what the actual price is. But
You've got it on here. The product I've got it on my sheet.
Okay.
So the product value is $206.
But
and the box itself for $149.
Yes. But I thought I even saw it cheaper than that. But you gotta check their site because here's a little fun fact for you. So $20 billion was spent on Valentine's Day in 2019. 27.4 billion in 2020. Okay. Men spent around $291 on average. So this is a box plus something else. And women spent $106. So throw in a little bit extra, ladies, and get the box.
Because we're the cheap ones. But there's also that expectation thing from each side. Because I hate to say this, but I don't know about my husband could care less if I bought him something, if I gave him a card, or I just made him his dinner. So it's not about spending, but women put a lot of expectation into this one day, which is that's food. It should be every day.
Plus, the guys are 6 million couples get engaged on Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So put all the ring money into what the guys spend versus what.
Right. But that's pretty funny. But this is a gift for the couple. This is not like, oh, I bought you a piece of jewelry. Oh, I bought you a watch. Oh, here's a golf. Go play golf for the day. This is something to be used together.
All right.
Oh, I'm taking my husband. Never mind. Go out, play golf, get some golf balls. Bye-bye. That's what I usually get him. Bye-bye.
I have another fun fact for you.
Uh-oh.
So EJ said she had a vanilla candle a few years back, and she lit it one night, and he came home from work, and he thought she was baking cookies. He was so disappointed. You know what? I can see that because if I said that, oh my God, cookies. I think it depends what kind of person you are. Like if there was a vanilla candle or some kind of like mocha candle, I'd be like, let's
in a minute, even like a big food smells. That's hysterical, though.
That is funny. So orgasm.
Her husband.
What?
Her husband made her dinner and roses when she came home from work. He cooked for her. See, that to me is that does it.
Okay.
That's hard. Yeah.
Can I tell you what the producer did for me on our first anniversary? It wasn't Valentine's Day, but it was our first anniversary. I got home from work and there was a note on the back door and it said, go directly into the bathroom, get undressed, and get in the tub. And I walked in the bathroom and there was a bath drawn. So I got undressed, I got into the tub, and then all of a sudden, like, he had music turned on because he had an extension cord. And so now the music's on, there's all these candles and everything. Then I get out of the tub and there's a present there. And I open that and it's like lingerie. And then there's a card and it says, go directly into the dining room and sit down. And so I got dressed. I did that. I go in. He comes, the table set beautifully, right?
Wow.
I sit down. He walks in the tux that we got married in and served me dinner.
Wow.
Yeah, I never
Well,
topped
someone
that.
better step up after 40-something years. That's a big one.
I could never top that. Like I said, I'm not even trying. It ain't going to happen. You win. That's
But,
it.
but again, when you're hearing this story, it's the little things that really do it too. It's little things every day that are the important ones. I mean, that's wonderful. My husband would, on our anniversary, bought himself a boat and said, I bought you something. I'm like, what do I want a boat? What the hell am I?
Nice.
But he cooks dinner at night and he does little things, does stuff like that. Well, not as much anymore, but when I used to travel and we traveled a lot, I'd come home and the house would be spotless. I mean, like heavy cleaning, not little cleaning, but it's little things like that that make a huge difference because I appreciate. He knew that I would appreciate that.
Right.
And box of Godiva's. The other thing is, I always get the box of Godiva's Happy Eating.
All right, I'm talking about orgasms.
Okay, I'm all ears.
So orgasms make both women and men feel more talkative.
Oh,
According to the researchers at the University of Connecticut, the release of oxytocin also increases your sense of bonding and makes you want to share with your partner, which turns into your pillow talk. That's a good one.
that's a really
I'm
good
having
one.
trouble connecting to the internet. Please
So,
check your Wi-Fi.
Did somebody
network.
say Alexa?
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Please check your Wi-Fi network.
Please check your
I'm not in the office and the sound bar is in front of me.
I could totally mess with you all night long. Just keep
You
saying
could.
her name.
I usually am in the studio. You said I needed room. There's like this much room in there between so I came out to the living room, but there's a sound bar and obviously it's hooked up to
All right,
Alexa.
I'm going to tell another.
Connecting to the internet.
Oh, you.
Please check your Wi-Fi network.
I'm going to show another prize because we talked
Oh, okay.
about romance with candles in the bedroom. Well, how cute is it?
Ooh.
Had me at meow. Now I just got to find this. So you are actually going to win 2 candles because they
Oh,
want
nice.
you to be able to give one to your friend, not your spouse, a friend. So
Don't forget, Valentine's Day is the 13th, the day before.
yes, there you go. So this is by the 125 collection. It's an urban luxury candle brand. They're based in Harlem, New York.
Local to you.
They're inspired by New York City and pop culture, and they're designed to empower, inspire, and entertain. You got to read some of the candles. I wanted to read a whole bunch of them, but they
I'm going to pull it up while I've got my phone here.
well, I didn't write them down because they didn't have to do it Valentine's Day, but you got to just go to their site and read it, and I'll.
Okay, and the site is the 125 collection, right?
Yes. And so their candles, they're paraben free, they're vegan, they're made with soy wax blend, and each one has an 80-hour burn time. So that's
nice.
pretty cool. The wick is lead free, and it's a 13.5 ounce jar.
That's nice.
And
There's nothing like candles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I love that they're letting you
Wow.
give one to a friend.
You know. So give one to your bestie.
Vicky Brooks is somewhat
Keep one for you guys and give one for Galentine's Day. That's a
Oh,
fun thing to do.
Vicky, you dirty little girl. She
What did she
said,
say?
what you
Here, kitty.
you can crawl around naked like a kitten.
Oh, that's true. You can. That's very burlesque.
That
Mhm.
I love it. Love it, love it. I love you guys. I love you, man. These people are crazy. The other another thing you can do, you know, you got that sleep mask when you're relaxing, you put the sleep mask on. Yeah, they're not just for sleeping, right?
There you go.
Grab those and that and a pair of handcuffs, and you're all set.
There you go. You're
I
done.
think that you have to have total trust with. Like I'm gonna tell you one of Rich's fantasies, okay, is to blindfold me and feed me. Right, see?
That's interesting.
And there's
That could only because it can get very messy, but that's good. Probably what he wants.
because of the way I am with food, like no way. I would never eat in the dark. I have to have light
I
on.
know.
I need to see my food. See, you know, because
I know. I travel with you.
yeah, you
This can't touch that. I have to eat this first. I always order the exact same thing. I know you. So that fantasy is probably part sexual and part that he just wants to get it. That's almost like a dumb.
he just wants to probably give me like fatty steak or something because
Right.
I picked
Oh, wait.
steak.
Not. I'll take that well done, and then I gag. She says, "I'll have a steak. Make that well done," and I go.
Okay, I'm going to show you another prize that we're giving away. This is pretty awesome. It's called Dosed Tea, and it's
Wow.
all CBD teas.
Oh,
Do you want to
teas like
tell?
tea?
Do you want to tell what's in the box? You have.
I will when I can find it. There's dosed teas.
It's number 6.
Okay. Dosed as in DOSED, as in a dose of.
A dose.
Okay. So these will give you a sense of calm and wellness. The tea set has one of each of, they have 5 signature CBD infused teas. They're all in the set. So you get 5 sets of CBD tea. And I believe there's also, and I think you can see it on the screen to the right, there's a travel size tumbler. So you can take it with you. I don't know if I want, well, yeah, I mean, there's no THC in it. So it says after a year like 2020, 50 servings, wow, that's a lot, of CBD infused organic and functional tea will be very much appreciated by those you love. Yeah, kind of after this past year, they're right. So it includes, apparently they number their teas because I'm looking, they said number 1 is CBD black tea. Then there's number 2, which is CBD green tea. So they're kind of traditional teas with CBD in them. Number 3 is CBD white tea. Number 4 is a CBD rose herbal tea. I wonder if it's rose or rose.
I
Must be
don't
rose.
know if any are decaf or not, but we put the
It doesn't
in.
say that. Yes, there is. Number 5 is CBD nightly herbal tea. So that one would be, if it's an herbal tea and it's for night, it's probably got chamomile or something in it that along with the CBD would be really relaxing. And then it's got 1 8-ounce dosed branded tumbler to go. I'll take that CBD tea to go, please. So that's really nice. What a
Isn't
nice
it
set.
nice?
I mean, I'm
Okay.
just starting to get into teas a little bit because I'm, coffee person.
I don't know if this has anything to do with burlesque, but when I think of burlesque and I think of lingerie and, sexy hair, but I also think of lips with that beautiful lipstick. You have it on now. And with that, right, you need lipstick. So guess what we're giving away? Guess what? I didn't do it.
What?
I didn't do it once. We are giving away, let me find it. We are, oh my God, I forgot we're giving away that. I got to show that too. Okay, we are giving away, geez, where are you? It's Aubrey Beauty, and there are, it's the perfect pairing. So you're getting 3. It's 3
Ooh.
textures. The liquid velvet lipstick, the lip gloss, and a vinyl lip lacquer.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And it's all in one.
Vinyl lip lacquer. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the lip lacquer is like one of those lacquers that kind of stay on your lips,
Maybe.
you know, that. And then there's a gloss, so you put the gloss over.
That's really nice.
I like it.
You what? What are you giggling about? You're losing it, girl.
I am losing it.
Oh, I've got something. I've got a giveaway here too.
Oh. He's laughing at me because he knows
Slap him. Just slap him.
there were people walking down the hallway.
Oh, I didn't see them.
So I was like, I see people.
You couldn't see them.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Did anybody see the people walking down her hallway? Her house is always full of people. So for me, fragrance, smells, do it. Sometimes it's no scent. It's just that really after sex smell of, sweat. I love that. There's something about that. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I love
yeah.
you. I just love
Sorry. I'm not talking locker room smell. That's
Like-
different.
Like
Locker room is different.
when she's, Lassie on Porky's.
We're going there.
We went there.
But I love wearing fragrance, and I think fragrance does it. But again, I don't like overpowering fragrance. And Rach, you know the scent that we're giving, but I'm a big fan of Demeter Fragrance Library. They have the coolest fragrances. Drew Barrymore wears them. Kate Moss wears them. They were originally started, I believe, by the guy, the originator of Kiehl's. You know Kiehl's, and he left and he started Demeter, and it was just in Bendel's and Bergdorf's in New York. That's the only. But now you can get it on their site everywhere. They have the coolest scents. I have a favorite, and it's really light. I don't know if you can see it. It's gin and tonic. I like the alcohol, and it just has that, that limey kind of smell that you get when you first smell a gin and tonic, not like breath afterwards. That's what it's got. And there's another one that I wear, which seems to like the alcohol ones, which is Champagne Brut, because again, it has that soft champagne scent. I actually gave this one as a gift to my vet.
And I like because I can't wear perfume.
But you can get PB&J. They have all sorts of fun cotton candy. They have crazy, crazy scents. Some of the things smell like them, and some of them just remind you. Like the puppy's breath doesn't smell like puppy's breath, but when you smell it, you think, "Oh yeah, it kind of reminds me of that."
Like cuteness.
Like what?
Cuteness, like puppy's breath.
Cuteness thing. And one of their new ones is called Pixie Dust, and they said, we don't know what pixie dust smells like, but we think that this smells like pixie dust.
I love it. I want the pixie dust.
So I know you do. You said it before. I will ask her. So we're giving away a bottle of, is it First Kiss?
What's that?
Is it First Kiss that we're giving away?
Kiss, yes. We're giving
we're giving away a bottle of First Kiss. After the show, you got to check out their site. It's just DemeterFragrances.com. You will die laughing when you see the scents, and then you go, "Oh, I have to try them. I got to try." You got to. I mean,
I want to
PB&J?
tell you Vicky's idea. This is a great idea, Vicky, and they actually have this. I believe they do it in New York and LA, or they used to. I don't think they're going to now with COVID. But use your body as a serving plate.
Oh yeah.
So you
They
have
do the
food.
sushi thing. They do those
That'd
sushi
be
ones.
hard though for yourself. I guess if you have a dish here and you're, putting it on you, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so can we talk vibrators?
I'm all for it.
So
I got a little one that fits on your finger. It's perfect.
what? Wait, what?
I got a little teeny one.
And it
It's
fits
like
on your
finger puppet.
like a thimble?
Yeah, it's just a little. It fits on your finger. It's perfect size.
Ah, so what's great about those are you can use them for couples or singles or whatever
Triples.
you want. Triples, a twat,
Dimples?
a twat. Oh,
What was that?
yeah, I thought
Twat?
you were getting it. You were bending over. I thought you were getting your.
No, I'm not. I left it. It's not in. It's not in here.
So
I don't usually leave it in the living room.
is it called
Just-
a thimble vibrator or like what's
I
it?
can't remember what it's called.
Finger lick.
I can't remember what. Honestly, don't remember what it's called. But if I will, want me to look it up?
All right. Well, I gotta see because
I don't know what you call it.
we're giving one away. We're not giving one away, but you are going to be able to choose what one you want, and
That's even better.
and I'm just going to get the. Gosh, I'm so. How about start talking about movies while I go find the vibrator?
Excuse me?
Every day.
So we're not giving one away. We're giving away a $50 gift card to pick out your own. So
Ooh.
Rachel, while Rachel's looking at what, are you looking for the link?
I am.
Okay, so Rachel put together this list. I didn't put this together because there's some stuff we were talking beforehand and I looked at the movie and I went, oh, I have a story about that. What to watch if you're single on Valentine's Day and romantic movies. She's got both.
So let's talk about single movies. You're home.
Okay.
You're single.
You know, the one that actually just jumps out at me is my favorite gal pal movie, which is Thelma and Louise. That's my favorite girlfriend movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Galentine's Day movie.
Absolutely.
Let's see, what else you got down here? I see it. Moana doesn't, I don't know, maybe it.
Okay, so Moana. So I didn't
Why
just.
Moana? She has Moana on this, and I want to know why.
The list was created by all ages. So millennials had given me Moana. So it's all different age groups for these movies. So it's something for everyone.
Okay, but even Forrest Gump, I'm like, that's not a Galentine's Day movie.
No.
You want a movie that's bad girls hanging out, doing stuff, having fun. It could be,
But
just
some groups, not your age, younger, appreciate those movies.
shut up. She went there.
You know what?
What?
There. That's what.
Vibrator. That's what she's gonna. So
There.
I saw a really cool web show the other day that I was watching on YouTube, and I don't know the name of it, or I would send you there. But they do all reviews of sex toys. There's two best friends, and they review them.
Some of
And
our
yes, they
audience
use their hands, they use their mouth to demonstrate, and it's hysterical. It's absolutely hysterical. And if you get a chance,
okay.
just probably can Google them. But I was watching it the other day, and I was like, "This is genius."
Well, this is Toy Closet.
And they have that one. Looks like the rabbit.
This is Toy Closet NYC, New York City, and they are giving away a $50 gift certificate, like you said, so that people can choose their own pleasure. This one here It's some kind of like mega.
It's like the do-it-all machine.
Yeah, it's like $109, but I
Oh, that's a lot.
really you don't need anything or anyone else but that.
That's true.
Yeah. Look, my hair is falling out.
Okay.
It was all this stuff.
Yeah.
Laura, what about you? Like, what's a movie that you would love to watch with your friends? Do you have any?
You know, one of my favorite movies, it's a Christmas movie actually, but I just saw it with some girlfriends this Christmas. Bad Moms Christmas.
Yes!
That's
The Bad Moms movies are great.
Yes.
that's
So I don't, yeah, it doesn't matter that it's Christmas. Watch it any time of the year. That's amazing.
First
Yep.
Wives Club. I love that one. That's a good
Yeah.
one.
That's another Valentine's Day
That's a
movie.
good one too. Yeah, that's
That's
good.
excellent.
Okay, let me see because I think we have more to give away. I mean, this is
We do?
we do. So,
So can we talk about your choice of romantic movies?
yeah, let's talk about my choice.
So number one on her list is The Notebook. And I have to say that you guys who have known me for a long time know that I have a history with Nicholas Sparks.
The Notebook is one of the most romantic movies, regardless.
Okay. Let me tell you a little bit about that man.
Please do tell, because this is what Zippy said. Oh, you got The Notebook on? Because he's an asshole. That's what he said.
Very nice to me, but let me tell you about how he treated his wife.
Oh, do tell.
Ooh.
Oh, so he's writing these beautiful love stories, and I've interviewed him a number of times. I've been on the set of a bunch of his movies. I've had dinner with him, the whole 9 yards. And he's a little bit full of himself, but that's okay. He can be. He's. So I asked him about all these beautiful love stories it's all about writing letters, right? He's really famous for these letters in his books, the love letters. And I said to him, have you ever written a love letter to your wife? And this was way before the divorce and way before all of that stuff. And he kind of looked at me cross-eyed and said, why would I do that? I'm like, what a jerk. You're telling us in a movie? And so, yeah.
Really? That's sad.
Your shoes like, huh?
I wonder if he wrote her like little love notes and stuff.
He actually so you have to understand that The Notebook was written while he was in college. He was a kid when he wrote The Notebook. That was his very first book. He sat on it for a long time. He was in his 20s. So yeah, so he was probably that's a more romantic time. By the time I got to him, he was much older, much more jaded. And you know what? But he does write, he does write their formula, but he does write great love story books. And,
he probably
he does hand the whole script work over to a screenwriter. He does not do any of his own screenwriting because he's too involved, which I'll give him props for that.
So he probably sends his wife cards like this.
Where did you find that, Rachel? That's hysterical. I love that.
So these are called dirty pop cards. And
I want one.
And this one here is on the calmer side. You have you open a card and the penis pops up. You have all kinds of dirty pop cards. And there's also some that have like a teddy bear that's holding, a love little note and stuff. But, there's, you gotta just go look. There's one of an old couple, like old, like 90s when I'm saying old couple. And like, she's down, it's a whole bunch of saggy stuff going on there. But It's quite funny. You have to have a sense of humor, especially the person you give it to. Make sure you have a sense of humor. But Dirty Pop Cards are giving away cards to our audience. 5 winners there we're going to pick for them.
Can I win? I won't.
So
Those are great.
yeah. I know some people
Let's go buy some.
I could give those to. And, that's the other thing, too, is you have to have humor in it. Like sex can have humor and romance can have
Absolutely.
humor.
Yeah.
Because you can't just be all serious. You need the humor. All right. What else we have on our movie list while
I don't know. I got a fun fact for you.
Go for it.
Did you know that your dentist, did you see that this week on TikTok? Did you know your dentist can tell if you've given a blowjob?
What?
How?
Wait.
So
What?
apparently,
How?
that's what I said when I saw it, and then I kept reading. Apparently, the roof of your mouth is really soft. The palate is really soft, and it gets bruised really easily. So if you go to the dentist, they know.
Wait a minute.
The dentist actually wrote the article and said, "We know."
Okay,
We
so
know.
I got a question now. Is it like if you've done it within 24, 48 hours? Like,
That-
does
I
it
couldn't tell you
go
that.
away? We need a dentist on. Because inquiring minds want to know. I got to know this.
I looked it up this week. It just popped up in my feed, and of course I went, "Oh, how?" And it was a dentist who said, "Yes, we know. We can tell because the soft palate of the roof of your mouth gets bruised and damaged."
Mary said she went to the dentist today and he didn't say a word.
I love her. I love you, Mary. They won't say anything, but they can tell. Isn't that incredible?
I want to.
That's the thing
I
about
wanna
it.
know
I
more.
would think that I would if I knew I was going to the dentist, I would be like, sorry, no, not for one, no.
Oh my God. So Mary, you said your dentist is a wait. I missed it. She said her dentist is a trip.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what she said, because if that's the case, then you need to call and ask
You
him.
need to ask them. Can you really tell?
My dentist is not like, I went to a new dentist, and I'm a joker, and I said something kind of to joke. I was nervous, I guess, so nervous at a dentist. I was trying to just like loosen everything up, and he was like so serious, and so I was like, whatever.
When you come to my dentist, I bought him. He tells really corny jokes, and he always tells them when you can't respond and say, "Please don't do that." So I bought this little thing that actually cheers, goes boo, or so you push the buttons, and it gives reactions. So that when he does, I left it at his office, and he uses it with his patients now. And so you have this little thing. So when he's telling jokes, if you don't like it, you can go boo or go wah 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 or whatever. He's the best. He's very funny.
All right, I'm going to give you another fun fact.
Okay, I'm ready.
So orgasms can come from places other than your genitals. So there is recorded cases of women achieving orgasm when brushing their teeth. Wow. Like, yeah, like what? Stroking their eyebrows. Hold on a second.
Okay, like this is like beyond Linda Lovelace stuff.
Yeah, like I don't know. That's nothing's happening.
This is not deep throat. This is not.
I do. What happens when I go like this? I'm like, oh crap! I missed the hair right there.
Yeah, that's it. It's like going like, oh crap, where's the tweezers?
Mhm.
Or even just by thinking about it. Imagine that.
Well, that I can understand. That I understand.
Thinking about it, just sitting there thinking. See, first of all, I can never concentrate that hard because, as the producer says, it's like a pinball machine. It's like boom, 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 boom. So that I could never.
But you can see that. I mean, you can definitely see that happening. But brows don't know.
That makes no sense. The eyebrows.
Some
It's gotta be a
people
fetish. It's gotta be related to a fetish. That's the only thing I can think of. If it were related to a fetish, then I would understand that.
what kind of fetish would brushing your teeth be? Because that's in every.
Who knows? That's why it's a fetish. You don't know.
Okay. Some paraplegics have reported being able to achieve orgasm when the area directly above their injury is stimulated. And some amputees have described feeling an orgasm in the phantom limb.
That's interesting.
Wow.
That's interesting. The mind is so incredible.
These are good fun facts, huh?
They are good fun facts.
Are you learning a lot about orgasms tonight?
I am.
Good. That's what I want. Okay, go on with the movie list. I'm going to go get a prize. Oh my gosh, we have to give away our prizes.
We do, and it's getting late.
It is getting late. Okay, so you get the movie. I'm going to get our I think we have one more
Okay.
prize.
So, I mean, Rachel's got some good ones in here. I mean, A Roman Holiday. I'm all for that. A Star is Born. I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
When Harry Met Sally. That's a fun, lighthearted one. That's good. Titanic doesn't. Here's another one that I don't like.
Oh my God.
I just don't like the movie Titanic. I just think it's overdone. It's like too it's too unrealistic. I maybe it's me. Maybe I need more realism or fun. Maybe it's just a choice. Maybe movies have to be more romantic and fun. I like the rom-com more than the.
See, I love every type of movie. I am just a movie buff, so that's.
I know you are. Okay, I'll give you Moonstruck. I'll totally give you Moonstruck.
That.
That's a great movie.
I love that one. So, do you see that photo?
I do. What is that?
That is not actual truffles. Those
I
are.
was going to say, I want one if it's candy.
They're soy wax. It's soy wax truffles. So they're melt. You melt them. So that could be something. Instead of your regular candle, you can have the warmers in the room and just like drop your truffles in. Like, how nice are those?
And they're packaged so beautifully.
Aren't they beautiful? And guess
Yeah,
what?
I love it.
We're giving one away.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I
I
love
need
it.
to go to their site after and look.
So we have all the links in the comments. We're putting the links on the bottom, but everything is going to be in the newsletter, of course. And then next week we're gonna give our winners. Oh, can I make the announcement about our girl? Can I do that?
Our girl?
Yeah.
That's what my mother called the cleaning lady.
I didn't want to say her name until she's not going to be cleaning her.
My aunt did actually, but
but we have someone joining the Compass Girls team.
that's right. Got a new Compass girl.
Everybody in the audience probably knows her because she has been a faithful viewer, an audience member since the very beginning. So Elise, I was going to say her maiden name, Elise Palmer is now joining the Compass Girls, and she is going to be working with us. So you may be getting an email from her, but it's not just because she's chatting with you. She is truly.
Yeah, she's going to help. She's helping us coordinate behind the scenes.
Yeah. So woo!
Yay!
Okay, so let me make sure I have all the gifts out, and then we're gonna do the winners of Here, one more fun fact, and then I'll stop because I learned so much about orgasms. Doctors used to prescribe orgasms for fertility. In the early 1900s, many GYNs, I don't know what the hell I had there, believed in the sperm retention or upsuck theory.
What?
The upsuck. This theory stated that when a woman had an orgasm, the contractions in her vagina suck that sperm.
Okay.
Upsuck. There you go. Your vagina is upsucking.
Why not?
There you have it. Okay.
It looks like we have all the prizes. I'm going through them now.
August 8th, by the way, mark your calendars because it's National Orgasm Day.
Good to know. Again, put a little pressure on us, Ray.
Pressure's
August 8th. Wait, whose birthday is that? Oh, no. My husband's is the 1st. Oh, we'll celebrate all week.
Okay, are we going to do the big win? Like, holy cow.
Yeah. I've got the socks down here. They fell. Sorry about that.
And we have all the movies and playlists and everything. It's going to be in the magazine, so you guys will all see that. Okay. The socks. I got to pull up the winners and put on my glasses.
The Watching Football Socks by Loudly.
Okay, so Laura, you're going to do woohoo with Zippy because she does the woohooing, okay?
I do the woohooing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the socks are going to Vicky Kazenza.
Congratulations, Vicky.
I like having all these woohoos. That's nice. Okay, are you ready? What do you want to do, the photo or the mini signed helmet?
Ask-
Okay, let's do the helmet.
Okay.
Okay,
The
and
signed helmet.
I'm so happy that this person won it.
I know. I am too.
Okay, so the mini signed helmet with 2 autographs, Stephen Baker and Otis Anderson. Okay, both Super Bowl champions for the New York Giants. OJ MVP. Are you ready? I gotta look at the name. It's going to Johnny Blackerby.
Woohoo! Congratulations, John. Johnny. I think he was here tonight.
Oh, was
I
he?
saw his name in the feed.
He was, and we went so over. He's like, bye, girls.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's
We'll
okay.
tag him.
All right, now the photo. It's signed by 20 New York Giants that were in the last 2 Super Bowls. Like this is amazing.
He's here. He just said, "Oh my God, yes."
He's here. Yes. All right, Johnny, you stuck it out with us. Okay. So the signed a photo is going to Cindy Lou.
Congratulations, Cindy Lou. Wow.
So happy
Way to
for
go,
that.
and Frank.
Is that Cindy Lou? Yes, she's here.
You too. Congratulations.
So we are going to give you the form to fill out for the winner's info, and I'll send it over in a little bit. But next week, make sure you're here because we got all these prizes to give out. It's going to be so awesome. Wait, is it next week? Do you know what next week is? It's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
A birthday party live with
My annual live birthday party.
That's right. And you'll notice we weren't drinking tonight because I was getting a migraine and Zippy got her shot today. So we
I
couldn't
got my
drink.
second vaccine, so I'm all vaccinated, but they said no alcohol for a couple of days.
I was
Keep
actually,
hydrated. And I had no by the way, I had no side effects whatsoever. I was told that the second shot was tough, but if you hydrate, it will reduce symptoms, or if you're not going to get whatever. Because my husband did not. He had a cup of coffee, which does the exact opposite and felt like crap this morning. But then he started hydrating and he felt better.
Laura, when we need you're going to give us your link to the burlesque too, because I for some reason don't have that. I put the book out there, but I want you guys to remember Laura has the book that's Flaunt, and she does Zoom classes how fun for birthday parties and bachelorette parties and just to feel good party. So we are going to send that information in the newsletter. Thank you so much.
The newsletter will come out. Newsletter will not be out tomorrow. It normally is out the day after. It's going to be out on Friday this week.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to be here. So, and I do the newsletter.
Yes.
Just a heads up. So don't look for it tomorrow.
So
Friday.
thank you all. May you all have orgasms this week.
I made them.
That's
They
what we
rain
will
down
do.
on you.
Yeah. And if you were listening in the car, thanks for the ride. Ciao.